while in the midst of editing a video that should be out by the middle of next week, Konami decided to drop yet another bombshell. The Ocg Banlist is officially going to be out on January 1st with a few things added to it. As you can see, Firewall Dragon is in the cover, so we're going to be looking at that when we get there. But if you guys do enjoy this kind of content, I have something coming out. Hopefully, like I said, by the end of next week, if not the middle of next week. So subscribe for that, and I will hopefully see you there. So let's just jump right into the ban list here. We got Forbidden Grinder Golem. Grinder Golem finally got banned in the OCG. I guess the shenanigans there were too much for the deck for the OCG to handle, and they took care of it. Good on them. Token generators, if they're going to ban Link Cross the same way, they should definitely ban Grinder Golem, and Grinder Golem is easily a much more effective Link Cross in that respect. Grinder Golem is super insane. Red Reboot, I don't know why. They also have Pragatops down here. Again, I don't know why. These cards are strictly good for control decks. They are really good going second cards, and they are really good for handling your opponent's combos as well. So it's just, I don't know. It's just kind of interesting. Nadir's Servant. This is kind of interesting. Invoke Dogmatika is one of the stronger decks in the OCG, and I can understand why they decided to do that. Nadir's Servant is the best card in the entire deck next to Ecclesia, so it's really good. Firewall Dragon has its errata, and we'll go over that in a minute. But we're going to get through the rest of this list. Duloran also has an errata, where it's a hard once per turn. But the hand loops for this card probably still exist. It's just not as apparent. I mean, I read the errata. It doesn't seem like it's that much change other than being a hard once per turn. Wind Up Magician. Was this card at 1 in the OCG? Hold on, let me check this out real quick. I just want to make sure that this was at 1 in the OCG. OCG limited. Was this at 1 in the OCG? I don't remember it being at 1. Yeah, it was at 1 in the OCG, so this is just slow peel off here. Wind-ups aren't doing anything in the OCG, so this only makes sense. I expect this to go to 3 in the next list very soon, so that's pretty cool. Junk Speeder, I believe, was also at 1, or it was banned. Yeah, no, Junk Speeder was at 1. Again, this card wasn't doing anything. This card is not doing anything in the TCG currently, so putting this card at 2, it'll probably peel off soon as well. Magical Meltdown. This is the 3rd time that they've hit the Invoked engine. Magical Meltdown is probably the better card. I'm really surprised they didn't decide to limit it, but I guess they didn't want to outright destroy the deck with that hit. But 2 Magical Meltdown, you could still pretty much do the same things you could with Invoked. You just do them less frequently. So there is that. Cursed Eldlin. Eldlin is kind of an interesting hit. I don't think they have anything else from that deck that's actually at 1. I think they have Sanguine at 1 here. No, they don't have Sanguine at 1. Looking at the ban list here for them, yeah, they don't have anything here that is particularly crazy. They have Nadir Servant at semi-limited status as well, so maybe that wasn't hard enough for them. But Cursed Eldlin is definitely an interesting hit. I'm not entirely certain if that's the right choice. I think Sanguine is probably a lot better, but we'll see where that goes. And for the unlimits, we got Fossil Dig, Tour Guide from the Underworld, and Dark Refer. Dark Refer was at 1 in the OC. Oh no, Dark Refer was at 2, so they're just peeling that off. Tour Guide was also at 2 here. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, Tour Guide was at 2, so that's just a peel off. And the last card, Fossil Dig, was also at 2, so that's also just a peel off. So pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff for Dino players. I'm pretty sure they were at full power. Other than that, though, I'm pretty sure they still have 3 miscs. They still have a lot of decent cards here. I forgot Chronograph Sorcerer was at 1 in the OCG. They really don't like Pendulum Monsters in the OCG. But yeah, definitely an interesting list. It definitely does shake up the meta quite a bit for them. Firewall Dragon is going to be pretty crazy. So we're going to go into the errata real quick. I think it's on another page. So we're going to go back, and then we're going to go up to here to Firewall Errata. Firewall is now a hard once per turn for both effects, and it reads once per turn while face up on the field. Quick effect: you can target one monster on the field and or in the graveyard up to the number of monsters coding to this card. Return them to the hand. Which that was actually the more fair effect, believe it or not. The second effect is if the monster this card points to is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Cyverse monster from your hand. So now, I think this is actually kind of interesting. Salamangreat players rejoice because this card is actually absurd for you, being able to have an additional extender, and you can very easily make it with the current list right here, because they have Gazelle at 1 and they have Circle at 2 and they have Mirage Delio completely unlimited. As far as I know, let me double check on that real quick. I think they have it unlimited. Yeah, Mirage Delio is definitely unlimited there, so that's just interesting that they're just going to give Salamangreats just a lot of power with that. So yeah, definitely interesting. I kind of can't wait to see what Cyverse decks are going to do with Firewall, especially with the hard ones per turn. Even if it's a hard ones per turn, this is still a pretty decent effect. And I think it's very easily you can very easily break this in some way, shape, or form. It'll just be a nice extender. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next video. This has been All Things Entertaining, signing out.